What is up, everybody? Welcome into the Doobie Den, and tonight it is Rev X's wrestling review of WWE's Wrestlepalooza. It was the first event ever on ESPN, and damn did it deliver tonight. Hat took some amazing notes for me because I was at work and didn't get to catch it all the way. I did get to catch a lot of some of the matches. So I'm going to go by notes tonight, but I can tell you that what I got to see, I was very impressed with. Hat, you want to take over?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I'd just like to preface this all by saying that tonight's show is probably one of the better ones they've had in a long time, but we were expecting that because this was the debut on ESPN. I feel like that this was maybe not a WrestleMania, maybe more like a Royal Rumble-esque kind of vibe, if you will. At least on the priority list. It was up there, and I don't think they had enough matches booked, but the matches they did have booked were all solid. So I'm going to preface this review by saying that, okay? What did you think overall of the show?
Overall, the show
what you got to see.
What I got to see was amazing. Like, every time I turned on, there was some big spots happening. So it looked like, I seen Lesnar destroy Cena. You know, I seen it. Well, okay, we'll get into that here in a little bit. Let's get into the news.
Yeah, we will.
Before we even got started with the wrestling tonight. So I'll open it up and tell you guys that Rajah Jackson, and the only reason that, like, Hat questioned why I said something about this, and I'll explain. We did cover this when it first happened, so I guess it would only be right if we updated when we found out new information. So the new information we found out tonight was that Rajah Jackson was arrested and charged with felony assault charges for beating a wrestler. What comes of that?
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
We'll let you know because we're going to keep following it.
Exactly.
The thing is, I didn't hear anything about that until you sent me that screenshot, so I was taken aback. I didn't know.
Same.
So that was what it was.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I feel like that is a evolving story as we go on the next couple of weeks, possibly even next couple of months, hell, maybe even a year, and we'll find out what happens with Rajah.
You know, I really think this should have happened a little bit sooner.
I agree.
I mean, we're about 3 weeks out of that already? Maybe a month? Yeah. Like
they took a while to press charges, but I think because it was a public story. Guys, what are your thoughts? We do offer up the stage for anyone that wants to come up and have a conversation with us.
Indeed.
We absolutely want that sort of thing. So if you have thoughts, I'm just going to go ahead and say you're more than welcome to come up and give us a shout. Right, cuz?
Yes, sir. Just make sure you raise your hand, and we will make sure to get you on with us to chat some wrestling and, hey, maybe get your opinions as far as it goes and everything else.
Now, the opening of this show, I got to say, the pre-show, I watched the whole thing because, again, you were at work. And I normally don't watch pre-shows and post-shows, but because this was ESPN's debut, I kind of wanted to see what happened. Right. And it's a good thing I did because, and I quote, L.A. Knight is the guest referee of the match. Yeah. And I honestly, I think that couldn't have went no better. We'll talk about that when we get there. The then, now, and forever graphic that they used tonight, I know this is trivial, but it's been the same for what? Going on 5 years, 6 years, something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
It changed today.
Yeah, I did actually get to see that, and that is nice. I thought it was nice. It is different, yes, but it's something we needed.
Absolutely. I'm not opposed to change. I think change is a good thing, and going into this new era, if you will, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of change.
Absolutely.
That being said, there was a video package to open up the show that showed ESPN in its early days, WWE when it was still WWF.
Right.
Like there was montages and clips from the golden age to the Attitude Era. There was all kinds of stuff that was in this video package. If you haven't seen it, You should definitely watch it. Then we got a surprise right at the beginning of the show. Pat McAfee comes down, and he is the third man on commentary tonight.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
going back to that Royal Rumble-esque feel, we had 3 people on commentary.
But you know, like,
Cuzzo, let's talk about match number 1.
Hold on, before we get into match number 1, let me just say this: Pat McAfee being there is beneficial just as much for ESPN as it is for WWE.
Oh, I agree.
Actually, probably more beneficial for ESPN than it is for WWE.
Yeah. Yeah. Pat McAfee is a staple in Indianapolis. He was a kicker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong on that?
Nope. He was the kicker for the Indianapolis Colts. Yes.
There was a spot tonight, and when we get there, I'll talk about it. He got asked, what if his knee had gotten messed up? It would have changed his whole life, right?
Oh yeah.
That's the kind of things that we heard on commentary tonight, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
And that's a welcome feel.
Yes. McAfee on commentary is a chef's kiss, as Hat likes to say. Like, he can take anything he needs to, spin it, and make it his own comfortably. Like, there's not many people that can do that talentedly, or as talentedly as he does. Just saying. Getting into match number 1, though.
I gotta put this back out.
Yep.
It's just me.
Match number 1, though, we open the night with John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. The commentators in this match, guys, they were scared shitless. Or they acted like they were scared shitless. Brock made his entrance, and rightfully so. I mean, he did destroy Corey Graves last night and about got a hold of Michael Cole. So I'm sure Michael Cole was, kind of gulping at it, so to speak.
Yeah. He was shitting bricks, bro. It was fun. It was fun.
Cena comes out with a bunch of kids. He has his glorious entrances, and this is one of those that he's going to do, pouring his heart to the crowd, so to speak. August 2014 was last one-on-one with these two, and if Cena wins, he will have 100 PLE victories. That stat in itself is fucking awesome. 100 PLE victories? Guys, that is a monthly pay-per-view. Let's remind you what a PLE is. It is the monthly pay-per-view. He has 100 wins, which means he's been in 100 monthly pay-per-views.
Well, no, that's just wins, man. Think of losses. How many times has Super Cena lost?
Oh, I mean, that's fair, but just saying, 100 month win. Think about that. How many is that? That's what? 7, 8?
7 years, yeah. 7 years, 7.5 years worth of wins. Almost.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy, guys. If you really think about it. That's when you know that's your numbers. That's when you know that it's poof.
It just goes to show you how Super Cena is.
Right.
Cena retiring is it's a big deal, man. I mean, whether you loved him, whether you hated him, the Never Seen 17, I honestly, man,
it's well earned.
With what happened tonight, I'm not pleased.
His retirement will be well deserved and well earned. All right, so let's get into it, guys, because this was really a quick match. Like, Brock rocked this match. Yes, that is a fucking rhyme if I've ever heard. But I mean, he destroyed Cena. Cena got some offense in. He got 3 AAs off in a row on Brock, only for Brock to get right back up and just completely destroy him with a couple more F5s. I think 7 actually. When I seen the graphic,
if you count the one after.
7 if you count the one after. So we're going to count them all. 7 F5s he delivered to Cena tonight, guys. That's freaking solid, okay? But Cena's also got the record for the most German suplexes taken by Brock Lesnar too, I think. Didn't he take like 22 or something like that?
Now this wasn't a record, this by any means, but this right here is why Lesnar is so dominant. And with him F5 and a ref, I bet we get a suspension or a fine. But honestly, it was a part of the show, man. People are going to be hyped up about it, but there's going to be something coming Brock's way, one way or another.
Oh yeah.
No doubt. So that leaves Cena at 99, though. So we're going to continue on to see if he can hit 100 by the end of his retirement.
I think his last match is his 100th win.
Maybe. Let's go ahead and move on, though. Let's talk about match number 2. Match number 2 was the Usos versus the Vision, and I absolutely hate calling them this. With, of course, LA Knight as special guest referee. Usos came out. They got everybody to get their cell phones out and cut their flashlights on for the yeets. So for the camera view, they actually got on the mic and said, "Yo, get your phones out."
Oh yeah,
the whole thing.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Heyman accompanied the Bronze to the ring, and that they now have emblems. And I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I did. They have emblems on their jackets, and their matching colors gold. I did
see that. I seen the black and gold. I didn't see it on their jackets because I didn't see them make their entrance. However, speaking of entrance, we really didn't mention something in that first match, and that was the fact that Paul Heyman was the one that introduced Brock Lesnar when he came out and destroyed Cena. I want you guys to know that Paul Heyman is not dedicated to one group anymore. I fucking love it. He's the mind behind the Oracle, or the Vision with Seth. Yes, I understand that, but I don't see Seth being like, "Oh, you introduced Brock Lesnar, but you didn't introduce me and Becky." No, I don't see him doing something like that. Right. I'm sorry. If he does, that sets up Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman against the Vision with Becky as the fourth instead of Paul Heyman. Maybe? Doubtful, but maybe?
I don't know. There's a lot of different ways that could go. I would love to see Brock Lesnar teaming with the Vision, but we're not going to see that.
No. You're not going to see Brock Lesnar teaming with shit, guys. Like, sorry. I just don't see it.
You never know. Paul could talk him into it, guy. You don't know. All right. So, first off, you guys, if you've watched our prediction video, then you know that with that first match, we were both wrong. And this match, we were wrong too, because turns out the Vision picked up the win after busting Jey Uso open with a chair and putting both Usos through the table. Braun Breaker is a fucking beast.
Yeah.
And my guy. Okay. My guy.
I want to explain something to you all right now, chat. Braun Breaker done a double spear through a table, meaning that Braun Breaker took the brunt of that shit himself because both the Usos went to the side. So he took most of that head first.
Through the middle.
Hat's comment that he is a beast is probably an understatement, but I don't feel like trying to find a word to over-tap that, so we're just going to go with the fact he is a fucking beast.
I am going to say I agree with Seth Rollins, and I know this is weird. I agree with Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. Braun Breaker is going to be a WrestleMania main event.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Later.
No doubt.
Probably more sooner.
I hope more sooner. I hope more sooner. He's got it. Like, I don't know what they're thinking he don't have, but he's got charisma. He's got the look. He's got the build. He's actually got pretty decent mic skills. Not the greatest in the world, but with more work, I'm sure they can. I mean, Stephanie Vaquer is actually pretty fluent in English now, just with some practice. It don't take much. It does not take much. But sorry, go ahead with that tag match, man.
Yeah, the real big thing was Jey almost hit LA Knight 2 times, once with the suicide dive, second time with a chair. Other than that, this match was an average match. I mean, looking at all the other matches on the card, it was average, but it was I'd give it a 3. I'd give it a 3.5 even. It was a good match.
They got to do really good destruction in this match. the Usos putting over the Vision, I hate the fact that I was wrong. However,
Me too.
I'm okay with the fact of the way that it was done. What did we talk about last night? How does it actually make sense for them to win? Destroy. And what did they do tonight?
And they did.
They destroyed.
Destroyed.
Guess what's fixing to
Can I
happen
ask
to the
you,
tag
do you
team
think-
division? They're going to get destroyed. De-fucking-stroyed.
Do you think that the Usos lost anything here tonight in this match?
I don't. And the reason I say that is because Paul Heyman had the balls to come out afterwards on the post show and clearly state that the Usos were arguably the best tag team to ever do it.
Yeah.
And he put the stamp on it, which
did.
rightfully so. Look, there's a lot of great tag teams out there, okay? Do not get me wrong.
Yeah.
My pick is not the Usos at number 1. No.
Mine either.
It's not even the New Day really at number 1.
Ain't either.
Mine is the Hardys.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Like, okay, guys.
Long-time fan.
Let me clear some air here right quick while before this gets out of proportion on comments and fire. Let me explain this. The Hardy Boys have been the ones that have been together the most and the longest. They're still together now. Edge and Christian just now got back together. The Dudley Boys are getting back together to fight the Hardys in October. Guys, the Hardys, personal opinion, best team best team to ever do it. Okay? Now,
I'm right there with you, man.
let me explain that we are from that generation. We are from the generation where the Hardys started. Been following them their whole career, from the young Michael Hayes days through the freaking Trish the TNA shit, the contract money on the pole match, where we got the awesome like landing from Jeff when he grabbed it and fell down, to TLC. Like, if we didn't have those 3 teams, we would never know what that match is.
There's a lot of things we wouldn't know if we didn't have Matt and Jeff Hardy or Edge and Christian or the Dudley Boys.
Very fair.
Those 3 teams are on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I can't tell you that I could arguably choose between the Usos and the New Day, Big E version, as to where the greatest tag teams are of all time. Because this shit they're doing now with the New Day, wow. Like, I can't understand why they allow themselves to get, like, I feel as though degraded so badly. Yes, they're still in business. Yes, they're still sort of relevant. But, I mean, this is the New Day, guys. They had some of the most beautiful fights with the Usos. They traded the tag team titles back and forth God knows how many freaking times. Like, I feel as though I'd have to put a 5th on the Mount Rushmore, and it would be the Hardys, Edge and Christian, Dudleys, Usos, and New Day. And how they get placed, I really do not care. Like, put the three legendary teams in the in the first, third, and fifth. Put the newer teams second and fourth. Like, have the V thing. Oh man! Somebody want to make that for me?
My 4th team, of course, is the New Day. Just so you know.
Okay.
But let's get back on track here. We got to talk about match number 3. Match number 3 was the Women's World Championship for the vacant title because Naomi vacated, right? This was Stephanie Vaquer taking on Io Sky. Now, this match was pretty even. Both women going back and forth and doing all kinds of reversals, very quick pace, very technical. Both women put in some offense, some high fly and stuff. There was some jumping outside of the ring. Definitely 120%. Let's talk about that dragon screw on Io's knee. Did you think that looked nasty? I thought she was really hurt.
I mean, she sold the shit out of it. If she wasn't really hurt, She sold that and made it look legitimate. I still feel as though she actually did fucking do. Well, I don't. Obviously, Stephanie Vecchio does that move every match. Every match.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna tell you
I
the
agree.
nasty move. I'm gonna tell you the nasty move. That spiral tap to end the match. Oh my God. I to be honest with you, I think she may be the first female that I've ever seen pull off that move. I've seen AJ Styles do it. I've seen Amazing Red do it. I don't think I've ever seen a female do it. And I'm sorry, but she looked better than freaking AJ Styles doing it.
Sure, 100%.
Like, I feel as though
But
she got
I
an
wanna
extra
preface that.
spin in on it, is what I'm saying.
Look, let me say on TV, because I know that the independents, there are all kinds of female performers that are doing crazy things like that. But on WWE television in particular,
Yeah.
no one's ever been that way. And
No.
Stephanie Vaquer is going to make one hell of a champion.
Oh, shit. Say less, man. Like, I
I'm sorry.
agree.
I coined this. They didn't say this on TV, and I really hope that they do. It's La Primera Era. Okay.
Yes.
So let's
And I really feel as though you probably got that, but that's probably already been, like, made. I about guarantee. If there's
I
a
don't
shirt
doubt
that
it.
comes out, you better fucking get that. I don't care if it
Do you
is
wanna
Stephanie
tell
Vaquer.
them- Do you want to tell them about match number 4?
Oh, sure. Match number 4 was the mixed tag match. AJ Lee and CM Punk taking on Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And I'm going to tell you guys that I really thought this was going to be a drag, but it was fucking solid. Like,
Yeah, it was
these
great.
4 beat the hell out of one another. I didn't see AJ Lee taking as many bumps as she did, and man, when she took a bump, she was taking some hardcore bumps. This match was everywhere. We seen simultaneous pedigrees. We seen simultaneous knees to the face, followed by the Bulldogs. We seen simultaneous submissions both ways, like one team way and then another team way. Attempts at GTSs. We seen Seth stomp CM Punk, only to get stomped by AJ Lee, only to get manhandle slammed by Becky Lynch. Like, the transitioning in this match for AJ Lee to be gone for 10 years. I applaud that. Becky and Seth look good even in loss. I'm sorry, but they really did. They look good even in loss.
Yeah, I mean, even going out this way, Becky pushing away the camera like she did and being all red faced, and man, they sold it so good. And this is probably candidate for match of the night. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. In all reality, I know there was a lot of hype behind AJ Lee because she's returning, she's great, that's cool, and I'm all for that. But let's focus on the facts for a minute. CM Punk and AJ Lee had never lost going into this, and neither had Becky and Seth. So that alone made this a moneymaker match.
Oh yeah,
period,
hands down. I did hear them note that Becky had never won in that town, and she's still winless in that town. So
true.
Sorry,
That's
Becky.
true.
I mean,
good to her.
Indy is not good to you. I hope that can be resolved at some point in time. But tonight was not that night, as she is the one that taps out to the Black Widow from AJ Lee, and we get a huge celebration from AJ and Punk after the match. All right. So before we go any further, as you know, we do the predicts. You all were there last night when we done the predicts, and let's say that this was a rough night. The first 2 matches we lost on.
Yeah, we were wrong.
Like we were horribly
okay
wrong, and I am as well. But we made it up with the last 2 matches here. So we got to 2-2, and now we're going into the main event, guys. So main event is Cody Rhodes against Drew McIntyre, defending the WWE Championship I picked Drew McIntyre. He picked Cody Rhodes. And this, again, is where we split the difference. And would like to say that congratulations are in order to Hat, because he picked Cody Rhodes to win in one hell of an epic main event for ESPN. Hey, there's my little man.
He's giving me a hard time.
I see that.
As far as that goes, man, between you and me, we're always close. One off normally. We normally agree on most matches. I'm surprised we got as many wrong as we did.
Well,
so
but
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
It was a very wild night. Didn't see Cena losing, obviously. Like, especially this being the farewell tour, blah, blah, blah. You figure he'd probably get some dubs in.
Blindsided by that.
So, I mean, kind of, in a way, he's lost, like, the last 2 matches he's been in, bro. He lost to Sami Zayn.
Maybe that's how he's going to go out, is pushing other people.
Maybe. Why Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, Brock don't need it.
Like, what was the...
There was one thing
What was the goal
Go ahead.
of Lesnar destroying Cena tonight? Why? I don't want to see this again. But unfortunately, like I told you last night, I think you're right. No, I think we will.
Oh yeah, the rematch. Possibly.
Unfortunately,
I hope not. I hope Cena gets his flowers and goes home.
Well,
before he has to deal with
he's got what? He's got 4 dates left.
3 or 4.
And we are September 20th right now. His last confirmed date is December 13th, I think it was, 13th or 16th. So,
yeah,
we'll see. But I really do not want to see Brock and Cena again, because they're going to have Cena win, and it's just going to, like, it's not going to really solve anything. Cena's going to have a losing record against Brock Lesnar all of his life. Let it be known and let it be done.
Yeah, he's 2-5 right now. Lesnar,
there's no what's he going to do? Win the next 3 and it's fucking tied up and be done? Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, that seems ridiculous.
Stupid.
Okay.
So, I am going to say here that Drew McIntyre got screwed tonight, I feel like. Even though I chose Cody, I saw change in the wind in the middle of the match. So, Cody's days may be starting to get numbered. I definitely think that Drew McIntyre is going to get another rematch just because of the wonky BS we had with the referee tonight.
Yeah.
So that alone speaks volumes.
Okay.
I think that was planned.
Okay.
I do too. Cody does pick up the win via Super Cody Cutter and Crossroads, though. There was one other thing before we rate the show. Before the WWE Championship match, Undertaker showed up.
Okay.
Riding his motorcycle.
Okay.
Just like the American badass that he is, and he takes a microphone and he hops in the crowd, and there sitting at ringside is a one Stephanie McMahon. He sits down with Stephanie and he says, "Stephanie, are you ready?" And that right there took me back to my childhood just for a minute. Stephanie McMahon was told on camera in the audience, and you could see her emotions boiling up, that she is the lead of the Hall of Fame class for 2026.
It's cool that they're starting that early again.
They're only starting it early because they're on ESPN.
I mean, that's how Undertaker's wife found out that she was getting inducted. Right? So, I mean...
And that's kind of the same thing. They did the same thing to Triple H. They did it without his knowledge. You could see it. There were real tears on her face.
Oh, yeah.
So
she knew it was up.
I genuinely believe she did not know before that moment.
She may not have.
So.
And if so, hey, I love the genuine emotion. Love it. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it. We are going to rate the show, which I'm going to say... 3.5. And you're
I'm
going
going 4.
You're going 4.
I'm going 4. It was a really good show, man.
Actually,
I
you know
haven't
what?
Had
No.
that much fun watching
I'll
a
give you
WWE
4.
event in a long time.
I'll give you 4. I can't really base it. I can't really like half anything tonight because I didn't get to watch but like say a quarter of the show. I got to see the full main event. That was great. I got to see most of the women's match, and I just really caught bits and pieces of the other 3. I got to see Punk and AJ win. I got to see Steph win. I got to see Cody win. I did not get to see the first 2 wins. I caught I think I caught the end of Brock and Cena, and then just caught the replay of the second match. If you have ESPN on your phone, you had notifications on. Damn, did it ruin it for you?
Yeah, turn them off. So you guys, listen to me. Maybe not you. If you want to keep them, that's fine. But if you don't want spoiled, if you're not going to watch it live, turn the notifications off. I'm just here to tell you.
He's not wrong. He texted me. He's like, you said no spoilers, right? And I was like, yeah, ESPN's already spoiled it for me, buddy.
Well, again, we weren't supposed to do this till tomorrow either.
That's fair, but we had the time to be able to get it in tonight, so we wanted to go ahead and knock it out. But with that being said, go ahead.
Before we close out the show, is there anybody that would like to come up on the stage and have a word with us? Maybe broadcast their thoughts about the wrestling tonight, about Wrestlepalooza. If that's a no, be sure to like the video and leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe. We do this every week. You know, just
Yup.
Also, give us a follow.
Yeah.
Or join the Doobie Den. There's all kinds of things you can do, and they're all free, and they help us out a ton.
A ton. With that being said, guys, that's going to conclude the Rev X wrestling review of WWE's Wrestlepalooza. For what, 920? Yeah. So, Anyway, guys, you can catch us live again Friday night as we do another recap of WWE SmackDown, this time for, I think it's 926 SmackDown.
Yeah,
I believe that's right. So catch us there. Friday night be right after SmackDown, so usually we go live about 15-ish. Sometimes a little later, just depending on if we can get everything ready and raring to go. But we'd love to hear from you. So if you're watching this on YouTube, do us a favor, hit that comment section up. We love to hear from you. We'd love to be able to respond to you. And guys, if you're here, like Hat said, we got the stage open. Make sure to jump in, talk some wrestling with us. And hey, even do more. Like my little man there just done. He gave that big thumbs up. So on behalf of myself, Buddha that's MJ Hat. We are Revolution X. And this was the Wrestling Review. Till next time, guys, we will catch you on the flip side. Later. Peace out.
Later.